Alright guys, welcome back to the channel again. Today we've got another recent finds video for you. So we'll shoot straight into that. We'll start with the smaller items and work up to the bigger things, because I found, well, one item in particular I got really overexcited about, so that'll be at the end. So let's kick off. Right, so the first thing I got for you here is a little M1 carbine magazine pouch, dated 1943. If I bring that up to the camera for you, there you get, get a bit of focus. So I wanted to collect a couple more of these because I want to do a later war weapon for the M1 carbine. At the minute I've only got a Normandy kind of era weapon for my carbine, and that is mostly reproduction and not very good really. So over time I've been collecting more of these kind of OD green later war pouches, and that will go towards that weapon. So I reckon I need one more of these, maybe two, and then I'll be sorted for that. So that's the first item. And then we have here, also to go with that, is one of the later war med pouches. Oh, got a bit of a focus issue going on today. As you can see, the US mark has unfortunately faded. That's 1945 dated, this one. See if you can just about make that out. Yeah, you can see that on there. So picked this up at the same time as the pouch. It's in pretty good condition, so that will go with that weapon when I start sorting that out. And then lastly, for the small items, I got this M44 general purpose strap. Have a look there. Now I'll set the camera up so it'll focus better. You see the clips there are in pretty much perfect condition. They haven't got any corrosion or any verdigris or any of that on them. So that's in really good nick. There's just a little bit of a wear there, which that don't matter. This has got a marking on it, if I can find it. Yeah, but that's very blurred. I think that says 45 on there. But if you recall in the video where I was showing you my late war impression, I said that I'd rather have my pack with a sling, well not a sling, a strap fitted to it so you can be used as a shoulder bag. So I was really happy to get an original strap for it. There was about 15 more of these that were all in bundles and they were going cheap, but they had so much verdigris on them that I just basically couldn't be bothered to clean them. But if I see them again, you know, maybe I'll go for it. On that note, if anyone knows how to clean the horrible green gunk off this, what builds up over time, just shoot us a comment. I'm willing to try new things because I haven't come up with a really good idea for that yet. So, strap. Next up, we've got a pair of 44 pattern suspenders, well, two pairs I should say, both in really nice condition. You look at them fittings there, they are not far off brand new. So you've got two pairs of these, this one here and another one which is in pretty much equally good condition. You can see there, really nice. And they came attached to a pair of M45 combat field packs. Now, as I said before, we know the 45 probably didn't see any use in the war. If it did, that was extremely late war, right near the end of it. But they are almost identical to the 44s. The only difference is really the straps that fit the cargo bag onto them. And these two in particular are actually M44 packs that have been converted. So if I bring that up here, you can see this cut off strap there. That's one of the original M44 straps that gets cut off when they change it to an M45, which is to do with how they fit the cargo bag on, which is basically the only difference between the two packs. So there was a pair of them with the pair of suspenders on each set. They were a really good price, so I picked them both up. And they will do to have in the Jeep during late war impressions, or if any of my friends want to start doing a late war impression, I've got some stuff they can buy. So I was happy. And well, I don't know if the camera's even going to focus properly on all this, but as you see, I got some cargo bags. Let's just get a few of these out of the way. There's 6 bags here. They are all in pretty good condition. There you go, I'll get these two out. So we got 6 M45 cargo bags. The bloke had, there was a stand, the bloke had some of these on I was looking for an M44 cargo bag, but I asked him how much he wanted for these, and they were cheap. And then I said, well, I just take the whole lot, and they got even cheaper. So I thought, well, you can't say no to a pack of cheap cargo bags. 4 of them are pretty much perfect, and then 2 of them, like this one here, have just got a little bit of wear on them, but they're fine. So what I was going to do is I was going to sell a few of these and then keep the rest. So hopefully I'll make a bit of money on them that will pay for the ones I keep. And again, these are perfect if you're doing late war impression. Same thing as the field pack. Yes, they probably didn't see combat until the end of the war, but they are basically identical to 44s. And 44s seem to be, well, I don't think I've ever actually seen one in person. So until I get 44s at least, these will do nicely. And these are also very nice for when you're doing stupid stuff at airsoft or Vietnam stuff at airsoft, either that. They fit for all that. So 6 cargo bags. Right, and this is the last of the small items. So this is a reproduction demolition bag, like the paratroopers had, and I picked this up because it's quite cool. I probably will never use this, and that might end up getting sold to one of my friends who wants to do airborne more than I want to do airborne. But it's pretty cool because if you undo it here, you can see that inside they'd actually put together an entire block of reproduction like TNT charges. So I thought that was quite smart. They've even put the little fuse and everything on it. I've been informed that this is actually wrong by one of my mates who is very into that sort of little thing. But he'll sort that out for me at some point if I want him to. But yeah, you've got 8 little reproduction blocks there. You see they're all marked up. And I just thought that was cool. That wasn't overly expensive. And even if I don't keep it, I mean, what I paid for it, that was worth paying for it just to get this. Even if the reproduction bag here is a bit, you can see it's kind of gone from green to that horrible banana yellow that is starting to happen, that happens to a lot of rubbish reproduction stuff. But this is cool, so I thought I'd grab that. And yeah, that's the last of the small items. So let's get on to the big things. Right, so here we go, guys. Now, as you can clearly see, this is a cot bed, an original cot bed. I'm hoping that comes up in the camera well. There you go, and I can have a scene on it. That looks pretty nice on there. And as you can see, that is pretty immaculate. That was not that expensive either. Its canvas has got no tears. I've had it put together just to test it. Got a couple of these are all, you should have a pair of canvas straps to hold them together like this. They're basically always missing. This has just got a pair of British straps that have been bunged on it temporarily. I'll swap them out for some American ones because I've got plenty laying around. So this is basically in perfect condition, and I've had it together, but it's not tight anymore. Like when you put these together, when you're trying to put the wooden bits on the end and get it all ready to use, they should be mega tight. This is loose in hell, really loose, and I did sit on it and it was alright, and I managed to land it very slowly and it made a noise I didn't like that at all. So I got off it, and this will not be used to sleep on. This is just for display, and I was really happy to get this because it is in such good condition, and I certainly wouldn't want to mess it up just to try and sleep on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a brand new modern metal one of these, which I'll use to sleep on, and this will just be for displays. And this goes hand in hand with the next item, which is the one that I really nerded out about. Right guys, so here it is, the main item that I got when I went to a fair last weekend. So this is something that I've wanted for, well, basically ever since I found out about it. So you can see here, this is a United States Navy bedding roll, mod 1935. So this is essentially the bedroll for an officer. I know this is a United States Navy one. The Army had them as well, exactly the same. It's just this happens to be marked for USN instead of USA. So that's not an issue. Now, I had arranged to have one of these before of a guy, but he decided to sell it to someone else, which was fun. And it turns out this one was less than half the price of what I was going to pay for that one. I saw this on the floor and just couldn't believe it, because these aren't very common at all. Now, it should have 3 straps that go around here, and then a 4th strap that they thread through with more tabs like this on it, which almost acts like a carry handle. They're nearly always missing, and they're missing on this. That doesn't really matter, because you can use any strap on these. But I will see if I can get one of the canvas companies to actually make me up a set of the proper straps, because I've managed to find on the internet the width and length and everything of them, so I might be able to sort that out. But yeah, when I saw this I got way too overexcited, and you will certainly be getting videos of this and how to set these up and what was meant to be in them, because there's basically nothing about these on YouTube. I found 2 videos, one of them's really not worth watching and the other one's pretty good, but doesn't show you the details of it or how to actually set it up. It just kind of shows you who had them. So I'm going to finish collecting the bits that should go in at first, which hopefully won't take too long, and then there will definitely be videos about this, and this will be getting used on that really nice cot bed at displays in tents to set up like an officer's tent display. And yeah, I was really over the moon with that. So look forward to videos about what this is, and also videos about how to pack it, what we should be inside it, and videos of it being used at displays. So hopefully you will nerd out about it as much as I do. And I forgot one thing. We have a canvas water basin. Now, this was an eBay find and I just think they're cool, so I grabbed it. But that weren't very much money. I've heard these are pretty controversial for some reason about them being used, or, you know, all that sort of thing. But they are definitely a thing, and this is war dated. I mean, when's this one? 44 dated, this one. So, and it's in pretty much perfect condition. So I picked this up because I think they're cool, and you don't really ever see them. Well, at least I've never ever seen them being used or anything like that, so I thought that was smart. So as you can see, that's just like a little canvas bowl. So imagine that's pretty useless, to be honest, but just to have a little wash in the morning. I will definitely be using this at some living history stuff. And conveniently, when I was looking into that bedroll that I just showed you, this is listed as one of the items that would be inside it. So, bingo, that'll do. Now, that's all I've got for you today for the new items. That is a fairly big list, and that'll probably be getting added to pretty soon. So we're now gearing up to start the events. I've now got some brand new ideas with this gear, especially the bed and the bedroll, so that'll be getting sorted out for you. So hopefully you enjoyed seeing these, and hopefully you'll enjoy the videos I make for them when they get around to it. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you next time.